Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Part 2 video of our cool Bentley Mark VI Franay bodied car. Come on over and take a look at some of the things. What I'd like to do in this video is go more in depth with what the car is and what it's not, and an overview of what needs to be done to it. So if we start here, it is built on the Rolls-Royce records and Bentley records. Recognize the car. It was sold in 1948 in France. It is a Mark VI. This is a standard Mark VI six-cylinder engine. We do a starting and driving video. It does start. The engine's quiet and smooth. It actually does run and stays cool. So it can move itself around, which is nice. The drivetrain certainly needs to be serviced. So it's an older functioning drivetrain. As we come here, it was at the point that most of the metal work has been done on the car. There are bits and pieces. This needs to be done here, this seam. They just recently, the last things they did is they built this, and it needs to be done on the other side. The floor is surprisingly in excellent condition. All of this is good. All the sheet metal on the floor is excellent. This is the heater for the car. The instrumentation is all there on the dash. Right there, and the ignition switch is there, all the gauges are there, speedometer works. The speedometer actually works. I drove the car. And of course the steering and all that is there. These cars were definitely built, it's a Franay bodied car, and you can see in the construction it clearly is the old school. It's a wood frame with the metal wrapped around it. So the car has had some major metal work done. And what they were starting on is to rebuild and repair some of the woodwork in the car. So the next step for the car, in my opinion, the next step is you need a woodworker or someone who works with wood to finish out some of the interior structural pieces. We have a whole stack of wood, literally, that comes with the car because they were shaping these pieces and getting them done. The frame is quite solid and strong. It's all some of the wood under the body panels. The roof structure is intact and is fine. The wood structure up the side, this wood around the doors is fine and it appears to be in good condition. And you can see if you come around here, they were working on this wood right here. This has been repaired or replaced. They were working on this. One thing I found interesting, the door card, what we call door cards now, the door panel, and this is original, they still have, and luckily this was saved. I think this is from the original car. This nice piece of wood fits right here. So imagine how that's going to look if this is covered with either leather or some material, and then the wood is put on outside of it. And they have gorgeous, the other inner door handle is re-chromed. Beautiful looking chrome latches on these. It's going to be stunning. I mean, this car, it received the Franay body in 1960, in September of 1960. That is known and recorded by Rolls-Royce Bentley. So it's a known car, but it was the only one done like this. The only, as far as we know. And if anybody knows differently, I'd be happy to learn. We also could not find any photographs of this car. So I think putting all these pieces on, they're whimsical, but I believe that's what the car had when it was original. We do not have the glass for the car. We have a rear glass, a rear windscreen. We do not have the side glasses. We do not have a windshield glass. I don't know if this is original Mark VI windshield or not, so that I do not know. Coming along the back of the car, we do have both skirts. And I took the boot off for you. The boot's aluminum. I think a lot of the car is aluminum, actually. We do not have the hinges. They are missing. But here you can see, when I drove the car, we were running it off of our little gas tank here. The fuel tank's here, but we didn't want to fool around with that. So we used our little gas tank. That's how we drove it. But again, the frame is very solid, but it needs to have the woodwork done, and we do have these wood pieces as patterns, or you could use the old or put in new ones. And you can see how the metal was bent around and tacked in place, and all that is okay on the car. And as I mentioned in my other video, we have a lot of chrome pieces, trim pieces and such. We have the original dash wood, which can be refinished. The headliner piece above the dash. The other metal trim pieces that go on the car. We have a bunch of wood that goes with the car. And let me bring you around this side of the car so you can see. Again, obviously, the cool suicide doors. Here you can see the right side 4-speed shifter. This is all standard Bentley stuff. And the transmission actually shifts very well. I was surprised. And there you can see they were working, and we'll take photographs of all of this. They were doing metal work on the left rear quarter, right in there. And they have not rebuilt the wood that should be in there. So that's the main area that needs this type of wood put in there to give it strength, give it structural strength. So at this point, next step I think would be having a metal fabricator working with a woodworker to finish out the structure of the interior. Most of the difficult metal work I think is done. A lot of chrome bits are done, the leather's done. Then of course you're doing carpeting and doing whatever you do to the drivetrain. But it does actually run and drive right now. It moves itself around, I should put it that way. So we really hope somebody with a vision and with some energy and the resources to complete a project like this decides to take it on. They will end up with the only one in the world, as far as I know, on a very stable platform. The Mark VI is a great platform to work from. Once the car starts to really look like a Franay again, I think it's going to have a really cool look. A little flamboyant, very French looking. So it's going to be an interesting project. So please ask us any questions. As always, we invite any inspections to come on a car like this. We realize this is a major undertaking for somebody, but boy, it'd be a lot of fun, and the end result should be stunning. I can only imagine it. I hope we see photographs of it when it's done. So thanks for taking the time watching all these videos, and please contact us if you have any questions. Thank you.